Hey friends, I haven't talked to you today. We got up and we had groceries coming, but they were for a later time than usual. It was nice to not rush. I actually liked that time slot for a Sunday delivery, but ultimately I had chosen that one because when I put it in for like the 8 to 9 slot, they told me that a lot of my items would not be available from the store that delivers that time slot. And I ended up choosing a later one so we could get our croissants we like for Sunday morning sandwiches. So yeah, that worked out. There's a few things that were out of stock, but nothing that was the end of the world except for spaghetti. We still can't get spaghetti. Anyway, we took a walk. It wasn't super long. I don't even know how long it was because at one point my watch stopped tracking my heart rate, so I had to take it off and put it back on. And that fixed the heart rate, but I didn't realize that it had stopped the walk timer. So I think maybe 3 to 4 miles, not a lot. My husband's knee still hurts, but it felt really good to walk. And then we just sat and chilled. I might take a walk around the neighborhood later, I don't know. But right now I am doing some laundry, so that's what I'm gonna do. Hello friends, we are finishing up our weekend. It's Monday tomorrow, sadly. Sebastian is in there getting ready to floss and brush and then get changed. I am just getting everybody's vitamins and allergy medicines, making the bed, just getting everything set out. So let's go over the day. I believe I have caught you up until when I was doing laundry. That was around 3:30 maybe, and right around 4, I guess, Jax asked if he could go to the park with his friends. They hadn't yet today, and I mean the sun was gonna set soon, so I was like, you probably only have a half an hour, but okay. I finished folding clothes and took them there. Nobody else was on the playground. I hadn't seen anybody on there. Actually, there's 2 girls on a swing. Yeah, they were on a swing for a little while, and then, but all other times nobody else there. But they still had fun. The boy that's Jax's age was actually playing with Sebastian today because Jax and the sister are just like super into Animal Crossing right now and wanted to play a make-believe Animal Crossing game. And I guess he's not into it and had more fun with Sebastian, so that was really fun. I'm interested to see what Sebastian has to say about it, because the first time they played, the sister was playing with Sebastian and he was all about her, so I wonder if that has changed. Anyway, right as it was like 5 o'clock and it was getting real dark, I called it. I was like, okay, we're gonna leave in a couple minutes. But then their parents showed up and they're like, hey, we're gonna go take a walk and we'll pick you up on our way back. I'm like, oh, okay, how long's that gonna be? And they said 15 to 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, no problem. I didn't say that I was about to leave. So I continued to watch them, even more so. Like, they are allowed to go back and forth between their house normally. I'm assuming not when nobody's home, but when somebody's home, they can go back home, use the bathroom, talk to their parents, because their house is within sight of the playground, and ours is not. We have to walk a couple blocks. And yeah, I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna have to wait and watch, because it got really dark. And then right before they got back, it started like spitty drizzling, but everybody had fun, and I think they were all happy to leave. They were like, is that them? Is that them? Is that them? We were still having fun, but yeah, nobody wanted to be out in the dark. It was so windy and sprinkling. But then we came home. I have a Jax approaching. He's not even changed yet. He's just getting ready to brush his teeth and floss and stuff. But then we came home and my husband was cooking like a sausage and potato and pepper thing.
We had some yummy tofu.
So I had some time before I was gonna cook the tofu and decided to bake apple bread because we have so many pieces of fruit from the county. Lots of apples. I can't eat raw apples. Sebastian did have one for snack today, but they've been bothering my mouth too much since spring. I just tried having some and yeah, still hurts, but baked apples seem to be good. So I baked up Dutch apple bread. Look up the recipe. We tried a little slice, right, when it was all done. Was it good?
Yeah, it was so good. I'm so excited to have that for breakfast.
And that was just like the heel, so just like the crust. That wasn't the actual thing because I didn't want to cut too much off. It was just a little sample for us all. But yeah,
I'm sure Daddy didn't eat any.
No, I gave him a piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said he did want to try it. So yeah, that will be breakfast tomorrow. For dessert, my husband got one of those tubs of chocolate chip cookie dough that you hear about people just eating with a spoon. We don't do that here, that's gross. But none of us can eat a whole batch of chocolate chip cookies. I'm good for like 1.5 cookies, and then I usually don't eat any more of them at all. My husband can eat a couple a day, but yeah, they always go stale. So he thought maybe he could just bake them up whenever. So we're gonna try that. I had one and like 2 bites. Are you all set? Do you need help? Oh no, he's still working on getting ready. Do you need help flossing? Okay, then toss that and work on. He was just talking with me. Don't worry about it. Anyway, then we watched some TV together and I sent the printouts for the school week down to the printer. I don't think I need any of them tomorrow, so I might just leave them there. And I sent off a work draft of that manifesto. He just wrote back, looks good. So I'm assuming there's no changes. I can make the other half of it, which is basically the same thing flipped. And that project will be wrapped, and all I have left to do this week is 7 glasses, which I think I'm just taking the art from and placing the art for some labels and placing it on. So that shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, now we are at bedtime, and that is that. And tomorrow's Monday. Jax is going to be working on concentrating a little harder on school and not being so rushed to get out and play, right?
Yeah.
He's been very excited to go play, and I understand it. We've not been able to hang out with people, so we just need to slow down and not go too fast. There's been things that you've said you've done in school, but they're not marked off as done, so if you did do them, you didn't close them out correctly. So I don't know how you did. There's been ones where you've gotten too much wrong, so we're just gonna slow it down. I'm gonna check it at the end and all will be well. Nothing will change. It's just we're gonna just check it every day, right? Right. And yeah, hopefully still get outside. I haven't looked at the weather. I just like to be outside as much as possible because that is what's keeping me sane and not being able to go almost anywhere. I worry that I'm gonna have to limit even these tiny little trips into a store or our walks in the mall because numbers are definitely going up everywhere. Not so much in Northern Virginia yet, but I feel it closing in on us. It's gonna happen. As of midnight, I don't know if it was midnight today or midnight for, cover your sneezes, sir. Midnight, they added some more mandates. They lowered the mask mandate for anyone indoors wearing a mask to the age of 5 and over. It was 10. I believe there's now alcohol curfews, and between midnight and 5 a.m. I think all restaurants and bars and stuff have to close. Just basically trying to keep people from getting drunk and getting stupid and spreading germs. So I'm not sure what else has changed. I was trying to look over the document, but I guess they're trying to be preemptive and prevent spikes here, but they're about to send all the kids back to school 2 days a week. Well, the 50% that wanted to. So we'll see how that goes. But I've been talking too long again, so I'm gonna say good night. And hey, we can actually see you. I hope you guys are well. If you are here in the States, I hope you are not somewhere where the numbers are going up super fast. Please be safe. Try to get some fresh air. And don't forget, wash your hands.